Hi, welcome back again. I'm going to create a spotlight card. I created this one the other day following the directions of Heidi, the Yorkshire Crafter. She makes it look so easy and simple, and it isn't too bad. I've had a couple of remakes, as you do, but that's all part of the fun of it. So I thought I would go with a different theme. So you want an image that will fill this space, because it's going to be a landscape card. So I thought I'd go with a wedding theme. I have some wedding stamps with different images, so I'm going to use some of those. So you start off by stamping your main image. Then you will need something, any shape die. So I've gone for that size. So this is going to be the spotlight. And you need some low tack, something low tack that you can use to blank it out. So I'd imagine you could use some low tack decorating tape or something like that. And then I'm going to just work out where I'd like the spotlight to be. So I'm going to go about there, and I am going to blank that off. I'm also going to blank off the edges to give me a border. So we'll do that now. I was lucky that she did this demonstration, and I suddenly realised that I had this product to do this in my craft stash. So and you want that just along the edge there, about an inch all the way round, just to give you a nice border. Yeah, I was given a load of crafting things, and some of them I have no idea what you're meant to do with them. And luckily, through watching people crafting, you suddenly go, especially if you've been given things that people no longer want to use, and you go, oh, so that's what you do with that. I didn't know. And then I'll give it a go, and then suddenly you're creating all sorts of things that you didn't know you had the things to create it with. So this one's cut a little bit short, so I'm going to need a little piece in there, which is fine. I'll just cut a little piece off. It's not a problem. Just make sure you've got it all masked off. Just creating that border. Another one this end. So yeah, anything low tack that you can use for masking off. Just got another little piece there. Right, so that is all masked off. So now what I'm going to do is start stamping in a couple of softer colours and darker ones. So you want sort of a couple of shades and things so that you get some dimension to it. So I'm just going to pull out some inks that I've got, because I'm going to give it a layer of black background blue, so I'm just going to stamp some things on here, and I might go so I think I'll do some soft. I'm going to do. I've got a stamp that's a bouquet, so I might do that as a just in the background there. Yeah. So let's ink that up. I'll go with this one. I know people always say, oh, it's tumbled glass. Just use whatever you have. And I don't know if this one is actually got any ink in it anymore. It's not very strong. That's a bit better. Yeah, that's okay. I'll mark there, but that's fine. I can find something else to go on there. Right, that's that one done. So what have we got that can... I just pulled out all these different wedding sentiments and things. There's a wedding cake and some champagne glasses there. Pop them on. That's already inked up from before. I'm going to go a little bit darker with those. And then I'll put a wedding cake here. And again, I might do that with that one. So whatever stamps you have and inks you have, doesn't matter. And just keep layering them up. Let's give that one. Just give that one a bit. There we go. And then I'm going to stamp a sentiment there, and I am going to do it in the black. and then also in the dark blue. What else can we put on? Clean all these up later. This is what happens with me. End up in a mess. What else can we pop on? Got some love hearts there. Pop those on. Ooh. That's quite a sticky stamp. And yeah. I'm going to place that there just so you can hold it down. In with the dark blue. And I think I'll pop them there as well. That's really... Oh, these things happen. There we go. Just go with it. Go with it. What's the worst that can happen? What's the worst that can happen? That you have to start again, maybe? And I might do this one again. Do I want that there? Yeah, I'm gonna put that one there. Maybe a bit further up. And you're literally just layering this up. Is there anything else that I could add? I'm just going to pop another little sentiment on there. And that will do. Yep, I'm happy with that. Happy with all the stamping that I've done. Let's take this off of here now. So now what we have to do is just pop those away. They end up everywhere. So we have to do the shading now. So whatever you use, inking brush, pad, whatever, you're just going to gently go in from the side, and you're going to shade it in. And in certain areas I'm going to do it around the edges, I'm going to go in a little bit darker. Okay. Now also what I need to do is just peel this back, and you're just doing shading the edge just a little bit there. Okay. I think that's enough. Again, we've now got it all over our fingers, so just be careful when you come to doing this bit, peeling off. Put clean. Okay, take that out of the way. And we can peel this off. And there we go. And we're just going to lift this piece off. And there we go. There we have our spotlight. So then you just want to colour in here and at the bottom. So again, to stop you leaning on anything. So obviously I want that's what we can go with. And one bit the colouring in. So just have a fun, relaxing bit. As Heidi said, you go off in a little world of your own. So if I'm quiet, I do apologise. And you can do this with pens, it doesn't have to be pencil. And I've seen some really lovely ones. People's talent is unbelievable. But if you do get to, if you're on Facebook at all, go on to Heidi's Facebook page, and the support on there is absolutely phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. So lovely. Wonderful bunch of people that are so supportive. And then you're going to colour the bottom piece. Just the exposed bits. Oh, what's the detail on there? I think I'll just so that I think we're just about there. I don't know if I'm entirely happy with it, but we'll get it loaded onto the card. As you can see, I stamped it and it didn't come out right, so just turned a piece of card over. Don't waste your card stock. Place it onto here. And just gently making sure that I'm not ruining the border. Add some more glue. Get your card base. And add it onto there. And there we have it. Another Spotlight card. Is by no means perfect. It's not turned out as nice as this one. It is literally down to the image that you select, so but I don't think that's I don't think it's too bad. So anyway, that's that one done, and I'm sure I'll be back soon with another card. Take care now. Bye bye.